Hey guys, Ardania here. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing my February wrap-up and my March to be read. Like, this month kind of flew by and caught me slightly off guard. I finished 2 books in the month of February, but I still have like essentially a week, so I'm probably gonna finish like 3, but I don't know, I had really big expectations for this month and it kind of fell flat because I was getting really busy with school. But anyways, I'm just gonna jump right into this because I have a lot to do today and I have another video in mind to do for today, so let's just go with this for right now. So the first book that I managed to read in the month of February was Black Widow Forever Read by Margaret Stohl. And actually this is just the dust cover because I lent the actual book out to my friend. A review on, discussion on this one will come out soon. It's not gonna be that good of a review, but let's do it anyways. So I enjoyed it, but not as much as I wanted to. But so I read Black Widow. I was very excited about it, and then it kind of like, Okay, the second book, and actually final book that I read in the month of February, I actually read, it wasn't on my to be read list. I actually read it for a class I'm taking, Human Rights, and that was, I still have my actual bookmark in it, which I shouldn't because I'm finished. Crap. Anyways, it is I Am Malala by Malala, I'm so sorry, Yousafzai. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce it, but for those of you who don't know, she is the girl who was shot in the face by the Taliban when she was 15 for speaking up for the girls' rights to go to school. So I actually read this book. I have to do a project on it still, but it was so good. So I will do a discussion on this one, but I'm really happy that I read this one, and I'm probably gonna go out and buy my own copy because this is the school's copy, but I need to buy my own copy of this. It was really good. Okay, so I'm just going to say that this is the book that I'm reading now that I will hopefully finish. Oh, so heavy. I forget every time I pick it up. I will hopefully finish it by the end of February before March starts. It is like a 599-page book. I have 200 pages left, and that is, oh, you can't really see, it is Afterworld by Scott Westerfeld. It's a little bit beat up because it's been coming to and from school with me. It's so good. Guys, it's so good so far. I'm so excited to finish it. I really want to know where it's going. It's a dual perspective between the girl Darcy, who is writing a novel, and Darcy's novel. So this is Darcy's novel with the black on it, and then with the pages with no bars on it, that's actually Darcy writing her novel and dealing with being an author, and it's so good. I love it. So I'm really hoping to finish this one soon. Okay, moving on. In the month of March, I'm gonna stick with 4 books. I feel like 4 books will be good. I have 3 with me, so 3 I have already like selected, and they're from like last month's to be read. 1's not, but anyways, so I should be able to do it, and then I'm gonna draw one. Anyways, the first book that I plan on reading in the month of March after I finish reading Afterworld is Life and Death by Stephanie Meyer. And for those of you who don't know, this is Twilight gender bent. So Stephanie Meyer basically wrote her own fan fiction and got it published. So like, it looks a lot bigger than it is, but in reality I am reading up to this page. I'm only reading 387 pages because then if you flip the book around, it is actually Twilight. So it's Twilight here, Life and Death here. So I'm excited. I don't know, I had to. I couldn't resist buying it. Like, not buying it, so I bought it. Anyways, the second book that I plan on reading in the month of March is The Game of Lives by James Dashner. This is the 3rd and final book in the Mortality Doctrine The Mortality Doctrine, it says right there, series by James Dashner. So this is the last book. The first book, it's basically about this video game that's like too close to real life, and there's video game people trying to become real people. It's insane. I really love the first one. The second one was but I have to finish it, so I bought it and I'm gonna read it. And actually the inside cover is actually really gross. Like, it's a really dark, gross green. Like, that part's kind of cool, but I don't like that green. I don't know, like, I kind of wanted like a nicer green, but you can't please everyone, I guess. Anyway, the third book that I plan on reading in the month of March, I actually kind of bumped this one up on my to-read list. Like, I would have drawn it eventually, but I just really wanted to read it. Like, every time I would look over at my bookshelf, I would see the spine, and I'd be like, I really want to read it. So that is The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness. Okay, and I don't really know what this is about, and I don't want to know what it's about until I read it. That's the thing. Like, it says different things on the back and on the flap. On the flap, it says, what if you aren't the chosen one, the one who's supposed to fight the zombies or the soul-eating ghosts or whatever the heck the new thing is with the blue lights and the death? What if you're like Mikey, who just wants to graduate and go to prom and maybe finally work up the courage to ask Hannah out before someone goes and blows up the high school? Again, because sometimes there are problems bigger than this week's end of the world, and sometimes you just have to find the extraordinary in your ordinary life, even if your best friend is worshipped by mountain lions. So that's what the inside flap says. But then the back says, the indie kids, huh? You've got them at your school too, that group with the cool geek haircuts and thrift shop clothes and names from the 50s. Nice enough, never mean, but always the ones who end up being the chosen one when the vampires come calling, or when the alien queen meets the source of all light or something. They're too cool to ever do anything like go to prom or listen to music other than jazz while reading poetry. They've always got some story going on that they're heroes of. The rest of us just have to live here, however, hovering around the edges, left out of it all for the most part. Having said that, the indie kids do die a lot, which must suck. So, like, it's that, but what I hope it is, I'm really hoping, is that it's like, in this fantastical universe where all this crazy stuff is going on, where we have like the chosen one or some crazy things going on, and this, like, the main character in this is like, would be a side character, like not like a sidekick, but like one of those background characters that is just like has nothing to do with the problem. It's just kind of like, yeah. Like, that's what I really hope it's like, but I don't know. I won't know until I read it, but that's what I really hope. And the cover, oh my god, are you ready? Like, the cover is really pretty. Like, I like it. But then also, inside, look at it. It's got a little deer on it. It's got a deer. Like, I love it. And I think it's so pretty. And I'm so excited to read it. So, I really hope it's good. Because if it's not, I'm sure it'll be good. But if it's not good, I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so for the last book that I plan on reading, I'm actually just gonna, I haven't picked yet, so let's pull out my little jar. Hope it's a good one. I got another book for my birthday from, that is money. Sorry, I also keep my money for books in this stuff. My friend from work actually got me a book, so I added that one in here, so it's fine. Okay, ready? It is... Ooh, it is Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. I watched the movie. I didn't really care for the movie, but I feel like the book has potential. Like, I feel like there's plot and that there could be really interesting, just not in movie form. So I'm giving the book a shot. So I guess that's what I'm going to be reading next is Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. Okay, so that video took longer than I wanted it to, but anyways, I'm going to make another video after this. I'm not going to tell you what it's about. You're going to have to tune in and see. But that is what I plan on reading in the month of March, and that is what I read in the month of February. Hopefully I can finish afterwards. Yes, but that's all I really have to say. So please comment what you thought in this video, and please subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every Tuesday. I don't know what that was. Anyways, so I am Iridania, and thank you so much for watching.